Right, absolutely. And of course, as you said, a lot of was expected at this particular dinner to take place. Of course, this comes out, and even we know that there were some visuals that were displayed on the building right before this a day before of Epstein, and of course, Donald Trump as well. There are a lot of things that has now built up. Of course, we'll have to wait and see. The person, apparently, what we know right now, has been taken into custody. A suspect has been taken into custody, what we were being informed as of now. And this, of course, as Susan, you just mentioned, it's coming at a very, very interesting time, considering the fact that there's all the talks taking place between Iran and the U.S. Also, we had the midterm elections coming up, where we've seen a lot of these polls showing low ratings for Trump. Susan.
Yeah, I mean, his popularity really at this point is pretty low. But, you know, it is this just when something like this happens, just politics aside, it's very concerning that the president continuously faces dangers like this against his life. Remember, he escaped an assassination attempt during his campaigning. There was another incident that there was a possible assassination against his life again during the presidential campaign. And all throughout his presidency, there's been intense security around him, because there's this concern that his life is in danger. So, you know, you have the politics on the one hand. Americans are dissatisfied, but most Americans are very concerned about violence in politics as well. But again, a very concerning incident, considering the fact that, you know, this is someone who has escaped an assassination attempt once before. We don't know whether or not it was an individual that was targeting the president. We have to say that as well. We don't know that yet. The reporters inside the event are now saying that there was an individual that was armed in the lobby of this venue.
And we'll also know that Trump had, of course, this is an attendance that's taking place from him first time as a president. He had earlier boycotted, and the association had said that they're very glad for Trump ending this years-long boycott of this black tie affair.
Yeah, as I mentioned, it was very heavily publicized because it was the first time that he accepted going into this event, which traditionally, with the exception of during the time of COVID, presidents usually do attend this event. And it's, it does face some criticism where, some believe that politicians in general shouldn't be so friendly and mingle with the media, that the media should help hold politicians accountable. But this was an event that sort of bypassed that. And, the only way that you can have a table at this event is if you're a media organization. And then the way politicians attend this event is if that media organization invites a certain politician to their table. So that's sort of the makeup of the room with thousands in attendance, really, every time that it has happened. But nonetheless, because President Trump believes the media hasn't been very fair to him, notably during his first term, he boycotted it. But I guess at this point, he decided to go and give a speech. And as I mentioned, the famous comedian Jimmy Fallon was scheduled to be there. And it's not yet clear, what the rest of the night is going to entail. But no doubt this is going to be a huge story, and there's going to be a lot of scrutiny about the security around the president once again moving forward.
Absolutely, of course. And just to give a brief of what has happened, what we know right now is that loud bangs have been heard at the press dinner taking place at the White House. Attendees that include, of course, the U.S. President Donald Trump took cover after these shots were heard, and soon after he was evacuated from the venue by Secret Service. We know that the suspect is in custody. Susan, thank you so much for joining us and giving all the details. We'll be coming back as soon as we get more details on that. Well, Trump has been removed from the White House. What we know right now is that he has been taken out of the venue by the Secret Service, and this person who apparently is the suspect is now in custody after this apparent shooting at this dinner that is taking place in a White House.